And welcome everyone back to the channel. I am Zach here with the Yo Bro Nation YouTube channel here on youtube.com. And today I am reviewing The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 6, the season finale, TS-19. This is one hell of a fucking episode. Before I really get into that, before I dive into it, which this isn't even going to be a really big, deep review. I'm actually doing a little bit differently today. So, alright. First of all, I want to thank everyone over the last 5 weeks who has tuned into these reviews and watched them with me and has, showed support. However, as much as I am loving going back and rewatching these and everything, I'm not getting any views. And I know on this channel I'm small, so I don't get a lot of views as it is. But I'm just not getting the views that I want, or that I should be doing. So, as of this time, this will be my final Walking Dead review for the foreseeable future. Now, unless there's an outpouring of views all of a sudden for this, or a demand of, hey, you need to review The Walking Dead again, I'm probably not going to, at least for a long while, until my channel has grown more and I know I'm going to get more views. But that's all I'm going to do for The Walking Dead. I'm putting a lot of energy into that, every week, and have been. I've been working myself like a dog on top of working. So, yeah, this is going to be my final Walking Dead review. I almost thought about not doing this at all, but I figured for the ones who have been watching and who have been, watching and checking in, I at least wanted to give them a semi-sort of review of this last episode. Just to be fair and loyal to those people. But have no fear, I am replacing these reviews with something that has been requested by me. I am jumping in and doing Mandalorian. I'm going to start reviewing The Mandalorian. Now, I'm not going to jump into the middle of Season 2 and try to catch up. And no. I'm going to go back to Season 1 and rewatch it. And I'm going to just go straight through from 1 through 2. And if I catch up to the end of 2 by the time I'm through these episodes, then I will be in that part of the reviews. No problem, right? But I am probably, as it stands now, on December 31st, that's in 4 weeks from today, I will start my Mandalorian reviews. With Christmas and everything coming up, I'm not going to try to squeeze this stuff in now, so... what would have been the start of my Season 2 reviews for The Walking Dead, I am now replacing that with Season 1 of The Mandalorian. So, you guys now have that to look forward to. So, there you go, right? And it's a shame. I was really looking forward to, because I think Season 2 is really where the show picks up for The Walking Dead. The introduction of Maggie and Herschel and... some other characters, the governor and stuff eventually introduced after that. The climax of Shane and Rick, like a lot of stuff happens in that season. That's really key to the show. But, I'm not saying this is goodbye forever to these reviews. It's just see you later. That's all it is. But I am going to go ahead and do a quick review of this show. Just because I feel like I should. So, where we left off on episode 5 was Rick and the group in front of this building, trying to get in, and being, the horde of walkers starting to show up, and they finally get in. So that's when we see Jenner, who is the guy who works there. He's been by himself. He explains to them how he's working on, been working on something to help with the effects of this, maybe reverse it. But he, has had no luck, and then his stuff is now gone. So the group's there, they're just happy, they're getting showers, and they're eating real food, and they're comfortable, but you end up basically finding out this guy's just kind of going to blow everything up anyways. That he intends on killing himself. And he actually is able to sway a few of them to stay with him. Jackie's end, her run with the show ends here. Andrea almost stays, but Dale's able to convince her to leave. Shane and Lori, they come to a head here with Shane getting drunk and confronting her, and she scratches his face. Like, that's something. This show, this episode has a lot of levity to it. You see them at the very highs of just being happy to have alcohol and all this stuff, to the very downs of shit. We got to go back out here. And he's going to keep them all locked in. He had every intention of keeping them locked in, but they finally get the doors opened, and they get out, and it's a reminder of, as quickly as something good happens to them, and this is the first instance where hey, they finally are safe in here. It was so quickly taken away. They thought the CDC was their chance, but it turns out that it was not the chance that they wanted at all. You end up seeing the building blow up and them trying to escape. And, they have no resources, no rations really, hardly any gas. And they have to go back out and get the hell out of there. And that really sucks. Another thing is, a lot of people were wondering if Shane left Rick for dead. And you find out, actually, no. He went to the hospital when everything was popping off. And he was really going to try to get Rick. But he thought Rick, and he's even talking to him like, come on, man. We got to wake up right now. We got to go, brother. And he doesn't wake up, and you see he wants to take him, but he's checking, listening for his heart, and he's not, he's thinking he's dead. He honestly believes that he's dead. And he ends up just kind of leaving him. But he also makes sure to leave the door to where no one can get in, if worse comes to worse. And, you're seeing this hospital, it's crazy. Military going around in there shooting people. The dead are walking. It's a crazy, insane sight. And I think it's one of the best moments of the first season to see Shane really did love Rick. And it just confirms that he was happy to see Rick alive, but he was starting to build something with Lori, and you could kind of see from his point of view why that crushed him. You know what I mean? So that was a scene that was really good. Really had a lot of levity. Just see Shane's point of view of what happened in those moments when all of this was going down. You see Carol step up as a character in this episode. Just to see them not in the camp, happy and feeling relief, to then have it taken away from them that quickly, and to see where it leads them going into season 2. Man, that was rough. That was super, super rough. But it is what it is. Dale was a standout character in this episode. I know, I hate the guy half the time, but he was a standout character. This is another episode where I just slowly started to dislike Andrea more and more. Glenn steps up. The kids did really great in this episode. It was a great finale, honestly. Even though it was only a 6-episode arc for the first season, it was a good finale to that season. It really was. And it set them on the road in the path that they're at now. To see that, the crushed feelings when he tells Rick a secret. He tells Rick, look, you got to know the truth. And we find out what that is later on. Man, that's rough. It's rough that Rick's now got to carry a burden of this secret. I'd explain to you what it is, but Rick finds out everyone's infected. Everybody's infected, whether they get bit or what. If they die, they're going to turn, no matter what. So that's when you learn about that. But I think this episode was top-notch. I give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, so that's my quick review of the episode. Again, I just want to thank everyone for tuning into these reviews. Hopefully I get to pick up on Season 2 at some point in the future. Hopefully not too distant. So thank you guys, all of you. But I'm Zach. I'm the host, and thank you guys. So stay healthy, stay safe, and above all else, join the nation. Talk to you guys later.